this started. I'll do the intro. Okay. Hello, everybody. It's the Ben6514. You may know me on here as Clear82, what this account used to be. So this account is going to go through a lot of changes, like the name. I'm going to be privating a lot of videos. But we wanted to do our first episode of our podcast. You know who I am. It's the Ben6514. My friend, introduce yourself.
I'm Dark Joker. I have my own account. Doesn't really do much. I'm currently working on some projects myself, like working on props and gaming stuff like that.
We also will be having a shared channel. If you are watching this from my account, refer to all the stuff that I said before. If you're watching this from our other channel, not when this isn't live, this is up later, the Lonely Stoner Productions, that is where the rest of these videos will be being posted. This is where the rest of the podcast will be. This is the first episode of our podcast. Welcome to the Stone Sessions.
By the way, we're currently out in my tent out back.
Yes, so that's
why I apologize for the rain noises. Wasn't expecting it to rain today, but
it happens.
It happens.
So we will be doing activities. We cannot name the activities, but
because of YouTube regulations.
But you can probably guess from the title. But we are just going to be talking about random things for this first episode, just to kind of get a feel of things. The next two episodes, we do have stuff planned. This one's also probably going to be a little bit shorter than the later ones might be. But so he's new to my channel. You guys see other people on my channel. But,
first time here.
It's also been the first time I've posted on here in 3 years? Sorry. Yes, it's been a while. I look a lot different. Like I said, a lot of those videos will be probably privated. I will try to restart this account soon, get something going. I know there's probably not going to be a lot of people in this chat until after, hopefully. But yeah, so we're just going to kind of talk about things. Hopefully this blows up after it goes live. We're just doing live to start because it's just easier with everything.
Yeah.
This is just us getting a feel for things. This is the first episode.
I just realized my channel name is Dark Joker, and I'm wearing beautiful sweatshirt.
I got red hood on. This is perfect.
Don't kill me.
Don't kill me. So
fair enough. Have day.
I think the first thing we should talk about, because I've been catching up on it, is My Hero Academia.
All right. Spoiler alert from here.
Yes. Well, technically, this is
we're talking about what, current season or last
season? Season 5.
All right.
Beginning of season 5, end of season 4. That is what
if you haven't seen My Hero, or
then you're a bitch like me.
Click away.
Yeah, click away. But so I'm currently in the beginning of My Hero Academia season 5. I finished season 4. Sorry, it took me so long to actually watch this because I was watching a lot of other shit, and I wasn't able to get to it. But fucking hell, I keep moving out of frame. But. So
sorry, the hair's coming down. It's been up all day.
Been catching up. I have just seen season 5, and so I've met Hawks actually for the first time. I seen him a little bit in the movie because I kept hearing so much about the third the second movie, because I watched it earlier than I was supposed to because I heard that it was very Bakudeku heavy, and I was like, I need to see that. And yes, disclaimer, I am a Bakudeku fan. I'm not one of the toxic ones. I just explained why I like it. I'll probably make you respect it, but I'm not going to hate on you. Don't hate on my shit. That's how I see it.
I will say I like that they're getting along better.
He likes my interpretation.
I like his interpretation. I'm not the biggest fan of the ship myself. I personally like Deku Uraka.
See, when I explain my ship to him, I've gotten to be like, if it happens that way, I'd be okay with it. I've literally got him to be okay with it if it goes the way that I've talked about it.
Yeah.
But so when I first saw Hawks, I only got a couple clips of him in the third movie. He's like 30 seconds of screen time, and I kept hearing shit about him. I was like, oh, he sounds pretty cool. But now actually watching him, he feels like the that nice in public but asshole in private type vibes. That's what I get off of him, and it is just I can't get behind him. He's such a douchebag. Every time
drugs.
Yeah, I know you do, but like every time I see him, every time this man's on my screen, it enforces that more and more that I feel like he's just nice in public, but a douchebag in private to people. That's the vibe I get off of him every single time that I see him on my screen. And I've also been really fucking enjoying Endeavor's redemption arc so here's my opinion on Endeavor's redemption arc. Because how I see it is he is a man who had a lot of weaknesses and didn't want to pass those same weaknesses on to his children. That's why he did everything he did. He had a good reason for it, but he went about it in a horribly wrong way. But realized when he really thought about why he was doing this and realized it was for his family, he's like, shit, I fucked.
Yeah,
And
he did kind of screw up
and
really
was willing
bad.
to earn back the respect and trust of his children and his family.
Listen,
you make
my family situation may not be very much the same, but I will be vocal about the fact that my dad, he wasn't around for 8 years. I understand his reasoning now that I'm older and I know how things played out. He was basically, I would rather know my kids when they get older than have them see the ugly side of two people who no longer get along, and seeing him get arrested for not being able to pay child support at the time. So
Sorry, allergies.
I can understand the doing something wrong for the right reason. Furthermore, my opinion on Endeavor is, yeah, he did something wrong, but what I can respect is very much like my father. He's willing to earn his children's respect back. Now, my father, he came back when I was 10. He was gone from the time I was 2 to the time I was 8.
I thought you were older
10.
when you came back.
I was almost 11 years old.
Ah, I thought you were like 13.
10.
Okay.
He actually came back when I was about to go into my 5th grade year.
Ah.
But the thing that I respected about my father the most is when he came back, he didn't force us to appreciate or love him. He was basically like, listen, I just want you to get a chance to meet me.
Just a little bit louder so they can hear you, because I don't know.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear us? Well, hopefully you guys can, because there's no one in here.
But basically, my father, he was very much, you don't have to even call me dad if you don't want to. I will earn your respect one day at a time, and that's what he did. Good man. Love my father so much. So I can understand doing something for the wrong thing for the right reason.
Yeah.
And I can understand not wanting to force that respect onto your children after doing something wrong and being like, listen, I know I screwed up. Everybody's human. We all make mistakes. Let me fix it. Let me earn that respect from you.
Also, something I should have pointed out, you can refer to us as Ethan Boots as well, because that's probably what we're going to refer to each other as a couple
probably.
times. But it's the Ben or Boots or Dark Joker / E. But so I also watched fucking. I finally got to see Mirio lose his quirk for the first time.
Oh, how was that?
I don't know why. I didn't think it was a gun that did it. I don't know why. Like, it was the most obvious thing. And as I'm watching it, I was like, oh, that makes sense. It just wasn't the thing that I thought about. I thought it was like someone used their quirk to take it or some shit. I didn't think it was a bullet. Like, I mean, that's technically what happened, but like, I didn't think it was from a bullet.
Do you know how the bullets
Yes,
work?
I know.
So you know
about... It reverses his body to a time when it didn't have...
You know what they used, right?
They used Airy. Yeah, I know. Because his whole plan...
I don't like Overhaul for so many reasons.
His plan, at first, I thought what Shigaraki thought. He was just obsessed with taking people's quirk, when actually he wanted was to rebuild the black market by having a bullet that would take away quirks to give to the villains, and then sell a serum that regenerates the quirk to the heroes.
But then he never got to make the serum because
No, he did make the serum.
Did he?
No, he had both of them. He made both. He just didn't make an abundance of it.
That's what it was.
And nobody knew that the second.
Sorry, I haven't
vial
seen that season in a very long time.
Nobody knows what the second set of vials were.
Mm.
So it's very much them. Like so, and then Shigaraki steals his arms, which I was like, what the fuck?
Hey, the man can't deconstruct things if he has no arms.
He has feet. Hi, Tavon.
What up, shoes?
I'm Boots. Put respect on my name.
We're doing a live stream talking about My Hero.
We're doing a podcast right now. It's called the Stone Sessions.
Can I say hi?
Yes, you may say hi.
Oh, what up, humans? Hi.
He can be, if you want, you can be on a guest on one of our episodes at some point.
Sure. What are you guys talking about?
Right now,
My Hero.
Right, yeah, we're just jumping around for this first episode. Next episode, we'll be talking about FNAF. Yes, I'm going to reveal that now. We're going to be talking about FNAF next episode.
Well, I will be coming out here to join you guys for that soon when plug comes.
Ooh, bet.
Yeah, so I'll see you guys soon.
Okay.
I can't say my favorite word on your stream.
No, you cannot.
I love how Boots said no.
No, you cannot. We are on YouTube.
You are not saying that while we're live on YouTube.
Sorry, that is our friend Davon. Gonna be a guest on one of another episode.
I'm sure you guys can assume what word he's talking about.
There's so many words he could be talking about. Also,
the one that is defined by skin tone.
Oh,
I'm not allowing that on this.
Not on this stream.
No.
So but I also got to see Night Eye's death. So when he first got stabbed and when you saw his vision cut out, I thought he was dead then. And then he started speaking again in another scene. I'm like, you're still alive? He's still alive. I just think of that one TikTok of he's wiggling, he's still alive.
Bro. You know he knew how he was going to go out, right?
Did he?
He can see anybody's future for what, 60 seconds?
I think so, or something like that. Yeah.
He used it against Deku.
Deku's gonna die, and then Deku survives.
Deku's only openings were the All Might pictures, and I like how he specifically avoided taking those openings and got defeated by Sir Night Eye out of his pure respect and admiration
for All Might.
But he's acknowledged he's used it to see. He's used it to see All Might's future. Yeah, it's fine at this point.
Right.
He's used it to see All Might's future. He's used it to see his own.
Yes.
Okay. He knew how he was going out. But what he specifically said that caught me off guard, Deku changed something that he saw.
No, because what he saw Deku was gonna die.
And he changed it.
And
he saw how Deku was going out, and Deku changed it.
He knew the outcome of that fight. He knew
showing that there is the possibility to change the future.
Also,
the original outcome of that fight should have been Deku's death. But he cheated.
He's the main character.
Yeah, that's literal plot armor, main character energy.
Also, I love the last 4 episodes of season 4 are just filler episodes, but they are such good filler episodes. Like where I was actually invested. Like I liked Gentle Criminal. I like Gentle Criminal.
I liked Gentle
because he's a hero at heart. You
saw how that ended, right?
Yes, he's a hero at heart.
I really like how they gave him another chance.
Yes, I love that.
Because to be fair, he didn't actually hurt anyone. He specifically went out of his way not to hurt anybody.
Because the only thing he wanted was to he wanted to be remembered. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's all he wanted.
Isn't that what everybody wants in their life? To be remembered by at least someone?
Yes. And then I loved the beginning of season 5 because I loved every scene in the first episode that involved Mirio. That motherfucker, he's floating down the river like, oh, what the fuck happened? I'm floating down the river. And I'm just like, I love him. I also loved when like the earthquake
You know
happened. And he's
what's-
like, "Whoops, I'm back in the river."
You know what I loved?
I also hold on. I loved what the fuck is his first name? Amajiki. Fuck.
Tamaki?
Tamaki Amajiki. Yes.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
Bro.
What do you want?
What do you want, villain?
Want...
No, it's what do you want, villain? To go home. And
No, it's just I want to go home.
No,
he tries to fucking
He
leave.
doesn't even say I want. He just says to go home.
I thought he said
No,
I want to go home.
He just says to go home. And turns
Either
around.
way.
My favorite part is
also that he didn't want to be there, but he gave what's her face his word, so he had to be there.
My favorite part, but which was right before
He's
that.
such a mood.
I love the part where he's like, "Oh my god, this is so nerve-wracking. I'm just gonna pretend that they're all potatoes. There's no heroes. You're just starches. I'm going home." That shit was so.
Tamaki is such a fucking mood in that show. He really is.
And I think I think this is a good place to move on. And I have a good topic for us because on the topic of My Hero Academia, me and this man, we do D&D. We are going to be streaming it. We might be streaming our current campaign, or well, the one that we're about to do, which is My Hero Academia. It's going to be a My Hero campaign that takes place in America.
My dude's pretty cool, actually.
He is. So if we do stream, you can find us on the Purple app, at Lonely Stoner Productions. It might not be up whenever you guys see this. It should be up by, we recorded the 28th, so it should be up by the 29th. Same with the Stoner Productions YouTube, where this episode will also be reposted. Hopefully this saves the recording.
Yeah.
So we have a My Hero Academia campaign. I'm DMing it. Please forgive me if I mess up. I'm new. This is my third campaign ever. My second one DMing. The only reason why I started DMing was because the DM that I had initially became unreliable, and the people we were playing with wanted to play. And I had this like half-assed idea that was pretty much a ripoff of D&D Dorks' Symmetry Wars, which shout out to them. I should have linked them in the description of this. I'll put you guys in the comments at some point.
One thing I will say.
Well, hold on. Shout out to Sir Superhero, Panda Red, Nikhil Clayton, and Momo, and Nathan Apollo. I love them. Please, if you don't watch D&D Dorks, do. It is such good shit. I love their fucking D&D campaigns.
I personally haven't seen it. One thing I will say is I've seen a little bit of their stuff, and he did make it.
The first 5 episodes were a complete copy until I was able to drive it off a little bit.
Putting in Lazarus.
Yeah, the characters are all different.
Putting in Lazarus was a hell of a way to change it up. It was pretty much a
ripoff of their thing. But we're going to be rebooting that campaign because of issues.
We had issues with some players.
So episode 3 of this, I guess we're just going to review the first 3 episodes. Episode 3 will be us talking about that.
Yeah, the rise and fall of the original campaign.
Elemental Wars, yes.
It was my second campaign, and we kind of reused my original character.
Yeah, I love his character.
He died in his original timeline at the same time.
Hold on, we're going to explain your whole
events
story.
Happened. It's a cool thing. His name is Lazarus because he literally died and came back.
Well, technically, both of the characters that he derives from both died.
Yes, they did.
We will explain that in that 3rd episode. We will talk a little bit about the funny moments in
Lazarus
this episode.
was hilarious.
He had some of the funniest moments. However,
non-stop nat ones.
We're getting ahead of ourselves.
I'm sorry.
But so we're going to be rebuilding it. It's going to be a lot more original. It's Elemental Wars and Elemental God Force. It's going to be a lot more original. It's going to be more inspired by than just straight out ripoff. So that's what I'm going for. But I wanted to shout them out because I did kind of rip them off a little bit. Sorry about that, guys.
I mean, it's not like we made money off of it.
I mean,
we were just playing to play. Fun.
But this campaign that we're going to be doing is My Hero Academia campaign. It's built for more people, but we found a work around to have less people. We're going to be running a campaign of 6, 7. He's going to be one of the players. I'm DMing. He is. I guess you give us your character.
I was literally just about to
pull him up. I can give you the name. I remember his name.
Isn't his name Kazuto?
Your name is Arthur Bronwyn.
Oh, yes, because I changed that. His original name was going to be Kazuto, which is, if you didn't know, a shout out to Bryce Pappenbrook because he plays the character Kirito, Kazuto Kirigaya from Sword Art Online. It's where I got my original name. His name is now Arthur Bronwyn.
Bronwyn's from Ruby.
Yep. Bronwyn is a reference to Crow and Raven Bronwyn from Ruby of the Bronwyn tribe.
Yes,
one of my favorite characters from that entire show. Amazing. He's like absolute. Oh, sorry, that's water on my computer.
Oh, man. Okay, you didn't mess up the stream. Thank God.
Yeah, we may end up having to cut this stream a little short because of the water.
It shouldn't be too bad.
We're in an imperfect structure for trying to record in rain.
Well, it shouldn't be too bad. So yeah, but
so yeah, my guy, his name is Arthur Bronwyn.
So also hold on, if you're gonna explain the character, this is something I'm gonna force everyone to do on the campaign. You have to explain it like they explain the characters in My Hero. When you know how it does the narration.
Kazuto.
Take the Kaminari.
Yeah.
Clark.
Alright.
Also, they don't have hero names or hero costumes yet because the first session will be the entrance exam, even though we have a class for them because of things that happened in the first campaign we did. Everyone gets a choice. So you got to do the
No, that's still actively leaking on my computer.
Hold on, we'll just move positions.
All right.
There we go.
I'm sure someone saw it before. What? I just want to shout out. This is my friend Aaron gave me these for Christmas. The
Deadpool.
Respect the drip. It's hilarious. I love the pants.
So yeah, this is why we're doing a live stream because it's gonna be imperfect as fuck. It's just easier for the time being.
Yeah. So one of the things with my character is
I was talking about something.
Yeah.
Hold on, because we're gonna be doing the entrance exam. I'm gonna look up actually how the entrance exam works, and then I'm gonna put them all through it. They have the class they need to get into, which is class 0/ the special ops class. It's a max of 10 to 12 students, and that's gonna be. And then they're gonna make their hero costume and hero names in campaign. It's gonna be very fun.
And I there's so much water on this. We are going to end up having to shut this down early. I'm not trying to have my computer die on me because we brought it out in the rain.
I have it right now so that it's not being rained on. We're only probably going to be doing this for like an hour because other things. Oh shit! Cancel. Okay, we're still streaming. Okay, the stream is still going. Okay, but we're probably going to cut it at like an hour, so it shouldn't be too big.
Probably less.
Well,
it's currently still wet.
Where is it still wet?
On here, it's still soap. Okay. There's literally still drips on the screen.
Sorry guys.
We're just gonna have to end the stream early. I know you don't want to, but we're gonna have to.
Well, hopefully it stops raining. That's what I'm gonna say.
It's not gonna.
Or at least starts raining as hard. But what the fuck? Okay, there we go. Yeah, we might actually. Whatever. We might have to cut it at like 40 minutes or something. I want to get it at least a decent amount of time. I want it to be like a 30-minute video at least. But
30 minutes is still a decent amount of time.
Yeah.
But my character,
so his character, sorry,
Arthur Bronwyn, his power, I don't remember the technical name for it.
Elemental. Here, give me your phone.
Isn't it elemental mimicry?
I think that's what it is.
Basically, if he sees or touches any elemental material or element in general, he can copy it.
Okay. Can I explain?
Yes, explain it a little easier.
So,
or a little better, I should say. Yeah, that's.
We're definitely gonna have to cut it soon.
Yeah, because you got what we got water on not only the buttons in the screen, but also on the touchpad sensor.
Yeah,
it's screwy now.
Hopefully, whoa, what the fuck?
I will get rid of that. Sorry, I was working on proxies for Magic.
Well,
what the hell?
What? Okay.
Yeah, we gotta end this.
I think it already ended.
We're going to the wrong.
Yeah, I'm trying to go that way, but it's. You know what? Let's just close that. And I'm gonna see if it's still rising on